second.
Anika's on. Who
Everybody,
else is on?
Yes, ma'am.
Okay.
everybody on. Nick, TC, Simply D, all of us. Nika.
Nick is on. St. Nicholas is on. Nick is on.
All right, all
Yeah,
right. We live.
Nick at night is on. Yes,
Nick at
yes,
night is
he
We
is.
on. With
we
my
Yeah.
boy
live.
Simply D.
We
He
there.
up there.
We live on YouTube.
Simply D is on.
Let's go.
Ladies and gentlemen, I'm about to run a red light, but just looked up and that light is red. You said let's go, and I hit the brake. Ladies and gentlemen, it is now 6 o'clock, and you are tuned in to Sadior Presents. My seatbelt going off in an open conversation. This conversation is going to happen no matter where we at. In the house, in the car, on the toilet. You are listening to Sadior Presents an open conversation. This will be an open conversation tonight. I'm your host, the Princess Comedy, Miss Darkchild, and we got my girl in the building, the inquisitive, the
You told you.
outstanding,
Oh,
Miss
me?
Anika, y'all. What's going on, lady?
Oh, it's me. How
She
y'all
said, "Oh, it's
doing?
me." She said, "Oh, me."
Oh, it's
She
me.
said,
That's
It's me.
funny.
oh,
She's
it's
talking
me.
about me. It's me.
Oh,
Hey guys, how y'all doing?
it's you. She's in the building. You got the man I always count down them numbers, not the ones, not the twos, not the three, not the fours, but it's my man, Mark 5 in the building, the one that brings us all together and make it happen. What's up, Mark?
What's good? What's good? What's good, everybody? Hope everybody's
You
doing
got my
okay.
man who's simply on the number ones and twos, Simply D in the building.
Yeah.
He said, yeah. And you know who we always got. It's not daytime, it's Nick at night.
Yo.
So we are here. We are open conversation.
And
We're
we
gonna have a
got
great
Yeah,
show
you
for
got
y'all tonight.
you
we
got
got
one
Who is
TC
person.
that?
down there.
You see, you driving. You can't see the screen.
No,
That's
only person
okay.
I see is you.
Dark Child is driving, but I can do it. Take it from there real quick. It's your big
Oh, I
homie
see. That's
Storm
my man.
TC Storm
That's
Caller, and
TC in
I'm
the
here
building because
with
I
my
recognize the
classmate,
voice.
Mr. Mark Five. Yeah, I mean, this how we do. We got a Nicola, we
There
got
you
Nick and
go.
Night on this joint,
Diggle
and
my
we got
mans.
you know how
That's
we
my
do out
mans
here.
in them.
Let's go. Shout it out.
Yes. Shout it out. TC, you in the building? Come on,
You
we
know I'm in the
forever rock
building.
together because we from the
If I wasn't in the
borough.
building, then the
We are
building
from
ain't
the
been built yet.
borough.
You said the
Uh
borough.
We from the borough. What's
Let's
So
going
go.
on, y'all?
real quick, let's go around. Let me turn my volume up first because I was sharing it on Facebook. So hopefully Facebook people can join us. Y'all can make sure y'all can share it on y'all pages. If you missed the show or you missed any show, you can go back to YouTube and check out the show on YouTube. I just posted.
Mark that one
And
too.
what's up to our YouTube watchers, our Facebook watchers, and I'm gonna do some clips like I've been doing to put on Instagram and TikTok, which is the new thing. We gotta get on TikTok heavy, man. We gotta get on TikTok heavy.
Y'all sure do,
Yeah.
because I'm already there waiting, man. This is good.
Yeah, yeah. Well, we gotta get. I'm
I'm
telling
ready.
y'all, we gotta get on TikTok. I'll be watching, and I'll put up real quick off the topic. I put up a snippet of falsely accused, and I got like almost 6,000 views on that joint. I said, up. I found my platform.
There you
All
go.
right, let's make it
I
happen.
found my platform because
He
TikTok
said,
is where
I
it's at.
found my platform.
Because I'm on everything. I'm on everything. I'm on stuff that ain't even come out yet.
I'm on
look,
Twitch,
look,
man. I'm on
look,
Twitch.
look. Seriously, I'm
I'm
on
on Twitch,
everything.
my brother.
But
Wait, Mark, how do I share it? Where is it?
it's on my page, but I can put it on your page when I look
Okay.
down. But
All right.
today we're gonna have an open conversation for real. A couple topics that some of the hosts was texting me, and I'm gonna let them take it over. And we're gonna first start with Anika. What is it? Anika's news. What is the name of this thing? Because we be
You
calling
said
it different things.
Nika's news, right?
What
Nika's
is it?
news?
Nika news. Because she says she has some topics that I'm sure that we're gonna have some our opinion that we're gonna have to give on that. Then Simply D threw me two things about the gentleman getting hung in Mississippi.
Yeah.
Um,
Hang. That was the right word. Hang. Turkeys
hang,
get
yeah,
hung.
yeah.
Turkeys get
There you
hung.
go. Thank you, brother.
Hmm.
I went to mass mom. Thank you for saying.
What the man?
Wait, what?
Shout out to
He went
Mass
to
Bomb.
Roxbury.
Don't let Mark think y'all wasn't getting it in
What
when y'all was
now?
there.
What
That was
happened?
crazy. That was crazy.
Yeah,
Look, but
that is
uh,
crazy. The
and
best
something
one.
else. What else? What else did you say? Simply D. Another topic.
On your job, y'all on the same level. They think they're the boss.
Oh yeah, people that overstep their boundaries. Put it that way. Look,
Yeah,
So
yeah.
is that
so
a
Anika.
question? Like, how do you handle them? That's what the
Well,
topic is.
we gonna
No,
no,
it
we
ain't
gonna
how do you handle them.
Oh,
yeah, the way we handle them it might not be the way we should handle them, but we handle them. You know what I mean? When I'm talking about handling, look. Well, we're gonna start with you first, Anika. Throw them topics out there, then we're gonna go into those while I drop these links on your Facebook so people can check out the show.
okay. Well, let's ease into some stuff. We're gonna start off simple with just talking about everybody in the uproar or people's opinion regarding Cardi B announcing that she's pregnant by Stefan Diggs.
Oh,
I
What?
didn't see that.
What?
I,
Run that by me again.
Cardi B announced that she's having her fourth child by Stefan Diggs.
are they
Wow.
are they dating?
Yeah.
Oh,
Yes.
I
But
didn't know
good
that.
Lord.
I didn't know that.
She ain't even get a coochie. Nothing. Nothing. Go,
Wow,
Cardi.
didn't she just get divorced or something?
She
I
not
do
divorced
believe
yet.
Yeah.
that they were they just got a divorce, yeah.
They just
We're
got it.
going to find him hanging from a tree.
Her and Offset.
Offset. We're going to find him hanging
The
from a
views and
But they
tree.
comments here
also have a
by the
small
folks of
child
Open
together too.
Conversation are
Like I
not
think
those of
her
the
child
entire
with
room.
him
They
just
just
turned
have
Hold
one.
exist for
on,
film and
hold on.
entertainment purposes. Thank you.
Yeah.
What happened?
You missed it. Say that again, CC, if you can, please,
You
because
only
this
give the
gonna be
disclaimer one
interesting.
time.
Yeah, yeah.
The opinions and views and comments stipulated by the members of Open Conversation are the opinions of those only. They do not speak for any groups, coaches, or anyone other than Side yourself. This is for entertainment purposes only. Thank you.
Pew, pew, pew.
Look, all
Okay,
right, look,
I
look,
like
look. Now
that.
after that, go ahead, Nick. Say what you're gonna say.
Right.
Wait a minute.
but
Because we
Wait.
I'm
already
sorry.
Wait.
know you gonna
What?
say some crazy stuff.
I'm sorry. I had to mute my phone real quick. I had to greet my children's grandmother respectfully. So,
Hey,
you
hey,
know,
Wait a
hey,
minute.
Grandma.
you know what I mean?
Wait a minute. TC, I'm going to have to
Yo,
take
babe.
you to every comedy show that I do. And before I get on stage, I'm going to bring out, you going to bring
We
out,
were
I'm going to bring
supposed
you
to
out,
be linked up, Dark. You
say what
see,
you
you
just
forget.
said, and get
I
off the stage.
That's my listen. And you hear this. We were supposed to be linked up. We've been at, after high school, we've been in a whole lot of the same rooms, yo.
The plug, the plug.
Let's go.
Hmm.
But let's go ahead. Let's keep going. I think as Nick, you ready, brother? Because he
Yeah,
said he
I'm
had to
ready.
greet the.
No,
Okay,
yeah,
it's on
yeah,
you,
I
bro.
agree. Yeah. So it was so like Cardi be a hoe, right?
Is that what the topic is?
No, are y'all
No,
talking about my topic in
this is his
general?
opinion and view and
No,
commentary
the
on the
opinion of
subject.
her, I guess, having her fourth child and just going through a divorce and then now pregnant by her new boyfriend.
Mm,
Hey,
mm, mm, mm.
Yeah, it's just some hoe. That's some. All right. So in all seriousness, I'm an asshole. That's just some hoe shit. That's nasty. That's disgusting. The dude just had a kid prior to
Mm-hmm.
her having a kid with her, so that's just disgusting. So if I see her in another video crying over another nigga, then fuck her. She dumb as shit too. She's a hoe.
So why is it
She's a rich
disgusting?
hoe. Why ain't it disgusting?
I mean, explain to me. I mean,
What you
people want to
mean?
know.
Why is it? People want to know. Hello. How, just listen to what I just said. I don't even have to explain it. I just simply said it. You even said it.
I
She
said
Sat
just, she
there.
just, she
she
just had
went
a
through a
kid.
divorce, so that
Mm-hmm.
means she's no
Uh-huh.
longer married,
Mm-hmm.
and
She's
she's
no longer
pregnant
divorced.
by her new boyfriend.
That
But he
quick?
just, he just had a
That quick?
kid.
He
And
just
she
had a
just had a
kid with
kid
another
too. Her
woman.
baby just turned one
All
by
right,
her
so come
ex-husband.
on. You don't tell
Oh
me that
wow.
that don't sound a little trifling? A little
I
quick. A little
I wouldn't
quick.
say that it's trifling. I'm
No,
just
no,
saying, like I wouldn't do
think
it,
I think that
but
is
not for
kind
the
of a
same
little
reasons that
trifling.
she doing it though.
Yeah, she's doing it out of spite. That used to be
No,
the
she
homie
said she
best friend.
actually said that she wants to have a lot of children. She said plenty. She made that known that she wants to
Sorry,
have a lot of children.
some former strippers don't know how to fucking think. Okay, that what they think, what they saying is
Damn.
right, but some former strippers
I
don't know
mean, I
how to
think
think.
she's fairly
Okay,
intelligent though. Like I ain't going to downplay her because she was a stripper.
I'm not saying she's stupid. I'm not saying she's stupid. I said, but some of the things she might say, I'm pretty sure she's like, damn, off camera, probably thought about, you know what? I probably shouldn't have said that shit like that. That's what I mean. I'm not saying she's
I mean,
stupid,
I think a
because
lot of people
obviously
have
she
those
cheated. She's
moments.
okay, then yeah, she's gonna have quite a few of them moments when it's all said and done. Especially if somehow she loses her money, she really gonna start thinking like, damn, you know what? Actually, I shouldn't have did that. But she's rich right now, so she's gonna do and please as she wants. But the
You're
thing
gonna be rich
is,
for
her
forever.
nah, all that can go away real quick. All you gotta do is
Even
fuck up.
even if she never make money off herself, she invested in businesses. She owned, companies, and then she has babies with people that have money too. So I mean, she ain't gonna
But
be
why
broke.
why does she have to be dumb if a man do that, then
That's
what?
what. That's why I was asking these questions because I'm trying to figure out why
He
she's
done
stupid for what she
too.
did.
He
She
done
didn't. She
too.
didn't cheat or
That's the
Look,
anything.
thing.
The marriage
He
didn't
turned
yes.
work.
too.
She got a divorce and she moved on. What's
You
wrong with
moved
that?
on. You moved on quite quick. I'm pretty sure during the divorce she was moving on already.
Why do you
Probably
think
in the
that?
relationship she was. Dog, really, really. We
Really,
talking about
what?
we talking about Cardi B here.
So I now when you say that, then I need you to elaborate. That's what I'm trying to figure out because what I know of her,
Okay,
I don't know her to
so
be a
so
girl
so
that
just
sleep around. How many men you know that she been with?
How many?
So I wouldn't consider her.
hold on
I wouldn't consider her a hoe.
women are the best cheaters, right?
But
What?
have you
You know
caught her
women are the
cheating?
best cheaters, right?
But have you caught her cheating?
No, but
Has her husband caught her
she had
cheating? No, that's no record of that.
yeah
So
until until
I'm
she
trying to
said
figure
it
out
though.
how does
Until
she
she said it,
qualify as a hoe?
did she say that?
Said what?
Didn't she say that though?
Said that her husband caught her cheating?
No, she admitted that she did do cheat, even though she's justified in my opinion. Even though I don't agree with cheating back, but
Well, I don't recall her saying that she cheated, but I do recall her saying that when they separated, meaning before they got a divorce, that she had then slept with another nigga. She definitely said
Right.
that. But she's saying that they had been moved on, like they was going through their process of not being together. They just wasn't legally divorced.
That makes sense.
plain and simple, she getting what she deserved, and she's making a stupid move. I don't care. That's the way I look at it.
I
All
mean,
right, I mean,
I
we
never
respect your
viewed her as
opinion,
a
and
hoe though.
this is why we're having an open conversation.
Right.
Simply D, go ahead. What you got to say? Because I see you shitting your drawers, brother.
We
We
can't
can't
hear
We
hear
can't
you.
you.
hear you. We can't hear you. That's why you couldn't get in the first damn time on open conversation. Unmute your damn phone.
No, it's
Nope.
frozen now.
And
Now
then
you
he froze up
frozen.
Now
like, all
you
right, froze
frozen.
up like
Get
an
the
antelope
fuck out of here
in
with that
headlights. All right, so
AT&T
listen,
shit.
all right, hold on, is he back?
Say
Go ahead.
something.
You back, D?
Nah.
Nope. Nope. He ain't back yet. Still can't hear you.
All right.
Go
So
ahead,
I'm gonna
TC.
go while you fixing that. So I'm be very honest, very candid, very clear, because I got sisters on here, grown women doing their thing. Here's how I particularly feel about that. Right, you see this? I really don't give a shit. I really don't care.
Right? Right.
And for the sake of equal purposes, when it's a man doing the same thing, hold on, I really don't care because what they do don't put no money in my bank account, don't
hmm
sell none of these views, don't feed my girls, don't take care of none of us sitting here, and it's conversation piece. But all I say is,
Right.
however you feel, look at the inner you.
Okay. PC, let me
Look
ask
at
you
the
a
inner
quick
you
question.
because yes, babe, go ahead.
Quick question. Quick question. That's
Hmm.
it. You married?
Hmm.
Are you married?
No, I'm not married.
Are you in a relationship?
Not in a relationship.
Okay. So if you
Single dollar bill make them holler for, if you will. All right, then. No, yeah, man,
if
come on, keep
you
going.
if you're with a woman
Uh huh.
and you are both equally yoked, and that's
Hmm.
what Anika just tapped on. You got money,
Right.
she got.
Hmm.
No matter how far you came, she got a 9-month-old baby.
Hmm.
Y'all hook up.
Hmm.
She end up getting pregnant. She a
Hmm.
hoe? She a hoe?
I don't. To me, that's not whole behavior.
Right.
Because
I agree.
if she was with this dude and ain't with this dude,
One conversation.
regardless of what came out of that, if she's moved on and they moved on, we talking about her being a hoe, but she didn't already had the castle in England rented out for her birthday, and that was what 4 months ago, 5 months ago. So we talking about being pregnant now. It probably happened back then. We don't know, but hoe tended. Now I'm gonna say this. Now I'm gonna say that's different than overlapping them. Now
Absolutely.
if she was overlapping them, then
Absolutely.
I'm gonna
There's
be
a
like,
difference.
look, I'm like, yeah.
He like, hold on, shorty.
Yeah, that's Ho's behavior. But my thing is because they all so much because all of them in the spotlight. So however it went down, they kept whatever the worst part of it was out of the public eye. We saw that he cheated. She was like, boom, I'm done. I'm keeping it moving. That was enough for her to go ahead and move on. And like you said, before they were divorced, they were separated. And in certain states, that's legal enough to go ahead and go on with your life till that paperwork comes through. But I don't particularly think it's hoish because if it wasn't a baby involved, would we be talking about it? Would we care?
You're right.
Would it be that
Because we
interesting? It's
already knew
only
they was
interesting.
together. That's what I'm saying.
Exactly. It's only interesting because now we're hearing, like you just said, sis, the babies are so going to be so close in
So
age.
close.
And it's like
And I ain't
when
like
the
yeah.
brothers do that, money when the brothers do that, money or not, they run them down.
What's that?
Simply
You
D.
you you can be go
Yes.
ahead. You back,
Go
bro?
ahead.
Can you hear me?
Yeah.
Yes,
Yeah.
sir.
Yeah, we can
There you
now.
go.
So my first question was to I think Anika said we don't know how many men she been with, something like that.
Correct.
Okay, my response to that would be we don't know how many men she hasn't been with.
So
Okay,
why accuse her then?
and to my second point, who cares?
That
Because
too.
I really don't care, and it doesn't make a difference if they moved on from each other, like TC said. Who cares? It happened. It happens all the time. When I moved on from mine, I had a son. We weren't legally divorced yet, but I still was. We weren't together, so I had a year later when I moved away from her. I had a son. So what?
It only became a statement or a topic of open conversation because Nick at
It's
Night
news.
said
Yeah.
that she's a hoe.
Right.
And and
Yeah,
Nick
I
and
was
Nick
just
at
giving the
night.
news, guys. I was just
No,
giving the
Had he not
news.
called her a hoe,
no,
we would have
no.
been 4 stories
And
down the
Nick
line.
but Nick gave us what makes it to make it entertaining to make it more discussable. And so
Right. So we
Exactly. Yeah,
discussing
because
it.
his
but that's
opinion is
but
Exactly.
that
important.
but that's his springboard. And again, and if
Exactly.
that's how he personally feels, if that's how
Yep.
he feels for entertainment, hey, that's his opinion. And
We know
just
Nick,
like
so yeah.
we all value, but we know what we gonna get from Nick.
Nick
You know what I'm
don't give a
saying?
We
Look,
already
look,
That's
know the
why
type of
if you
responses we
notice,
gonna get from
if,
him.
if you notice, I said, all right, don't nobody say nothing. Nick, you
Yep.
go first.
You go first. There you
Yeah.
go.
Say
Let the
word.
I knew what I
I
was
was
controversy
doing.
doing
begin.
it.
all right, look, nah. But look, in all seriousness, yeah, I'm an asshole on that subject, but nah, she's not that. That's just a conversation started. But nah, TC is right though. Like obviously, the worst part is definitely hitting. But obviously, there is definitely more to it. Will you question something like that if you was married to a person and you went through something similar and you got emotions tied to it? Yeah, you'll have a different response, or you probably be like, "Hmm, how long you really was talking to that person? If you split with that person and stuff."
Because I'm sure
But
Offset viewing her as a hoe. So I
Oh
mean, of
yeah,
course.
he
But
is.
well,
that's
yeah, of
that's
I
course,
mean,
that's
but that's just how that go, yo. That don't
that's
mean that
yeah.
she
naturally.
is.
That's
But
naturally.
but but let's keep it a buck. We know it's a double standard there either way.
Yeah.
Yeah, I mean, we know it's a double standard, and those of us in this room, like Dark for her level of entertainment, me, Mark, everybody that did the music business, we already know. We already know how folks be out there. That's why I think, oh, how come you ain't make it? Oh no, I was just fine. I just wasn't doing what I was doing. I'm not
Right.
playing these games.
And that's
I got a
and that's the
father that
thing
look at
about
me
the
like a
music.
grown.
That's the thing
Huh?
about the music business. It would be okay if I it would be okay if you slept with 40 women, but you be one of the gang. But let me be in the music business and sleep with more than three. Now I'm all kinds of butt fuck hoes.
And wait, and don't be
Well,
successful. Don't
Right.
don't be successful
Because you
because you
slept
slept
your
your
way
way to
there.
your you
You
slept your
slept
way to
your
your
way there.
Grammy.
Yeah.
You slept your way to your Grammy. You slept your way to your BMI, to your ASCAP award.
Right.
So
yo,
y'all,
like
I
I
mean,
got another topic of discussion for
yo,
y'all.
like
Since we
like
are
Okay,
like
go ahead.
somebody.
podcasters, So we all doing our thing on the podcast. I just want to bring up something that everybody's talking about in regards to Cameron. I don't know if people are familiar with, his thing that they do, their podcast or whatever.
It is
And
what it is.
right.
And
And
talk with
so
Flea.
uh I think his name is Adrian Bronner.
Yeah,
Broner.
Yeah.
Adrian Broner.
Yeah,
I know
Yeah,
exactly what you're
he
talking
was
AB.
about.
recently on there
Here's my
and
package.
was escorted off or asked to be dismissed off the podcast or whatever the talk because the interview was very disrespectful, I guess, to Cameron, far as in regards to their co-host, which was a female.
What
And
happened?
Hmm.
All right.
so
Give
He
us
was
some
out of line. He was
backstory.
doing
he
AB.
basically made a lot of inappropriate comments. Well,
He
not
was being
it was
AB.
like it was distasteful because he was giving her compliments, saying, oh dang, I didn't know you was this beautiful in person. Dang, I can't. Is mesmerizing. Like I can't stop looking at
Who
you.
was he
And then he
making
was
the
asking
statement
her.
to?
He was asking her. What did he say? I think he asked her how what was her size like or something like that. Like he was just asking weird questions, and Cameron repeatedly told him to stop and made mention that the girl's boyfriend was in the audience or whatever to was there, and he was like, oh my bad, but he kept doing it. So he did it again, and then Cameron was like, listen, we just gonna end this. I'm gonna pay you for your time, but you gotta leave. Because he was like, at this
Yeah.
point, you're being disrespectful.
What?
He was
And,
no.
I
Hold
told
He
you
up.
was
to
being
stop.
Ain't
AB.
Adrian Broner, wait a minute. Ain't Adrian Broner, somebody gonna correct me if we're wrong, is the boxer from Philly who did the gay
No,
shit?
Yes,
no,
No, he not from
no,
absolutely.
No,
Philly.
no,
He
no,
not.
No,
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 not from
no,
no, no,
no.
Philly.
he's not.
Adrian
No, no,
Broner.
no, 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 no.
He not from
Adrian
Philly,
Broner.
but
Hold on,
yeah,
hold on,
he's
He's from
correct
hold on.
about the
Ohio.
other
Adrian
part.
Broner.
Hey,
Hold on. Adrian
Hold up.
Broner
Break
was
it
the one
down,
that came
TC.
up under Floyd Mayweather. He was supposed to be the next one from under Floyd Mayweather. He started getting a couple dollars, getting a couple wins, but then people started questioning the level of his opponents for real, for real. He got out there against somebody that has some real hands, and he
McDonough.
got looked crazy. So his stock started
He was
dropping. So
incorrect on where he
Yeah.
was from, but she was
yeah,
correct about the
The
scandal with the
boxer.
man, the boxer that was caught on video with a guy. Yes, that
no,
is
that was
absolutely
Yeah.
that
him.
guy was from Philly.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Who was he?
I don't know that
That
guy.
wasn't Adrian Broner.
Who was the guy that was caught
Yeah,
with
I
that
thought
his
that was him.
nah,
Mm-mm.
No, no,
that
no.
wasn't him.
Adrian from Ohio.
Yeah,
But
Mm-hmm.
hey, can I go
Oh,
first in
wait a minute.
answering this?
We're not
yes,
gonna
sir.
just move on that fast. We're gonna find out who the boxer was that was fucking with another man and went up and did some porn shit and then came back and first tried to deny it and then said, nah, that was me.
Who was it?
Who
I
in the
don't
fuck
remember
is that?
what his name
I
is.
don't
I
know.
really thought that was him.
I
Hold
thought it
on,
was
y'all.
too.
Yusef Mack.
Okay,
You said
Yusuf Mack. Okay, I remember
Okay,
that name. Yeah.
gotcha.
okay,
All right.
okay. We
Now we
cleared that
figured that
shit
one
up.
out.
So, all right. So, with the my response to the joint with Cameron and Broner,
Hmm.
first of all, salute Cam because that's what men do. That's what gentlemen do. We don't tolerate no dumb shit like that. Yeah, I mean, AB definitely he was out of pocket. He was drunk. He did that, but also
He was definitely something.
yeah, he was on some drugs or whatever too.
Yes.
So, but my whole thing is like you being told to chill, calm that shit down. You chose not to, and Cam handled that shit in a most professional way. Like that joint
He
could have went
did.
straight. It went straight. It could have went straight left. And if you look at the comments, that's what mofos wanted. They wanted to see two men rumbling on it and stuff, whatever the case may be. And
Why am
so
I
he
gonna
I
mess
saw a
up
handled
my
lot of
that.
bread
people
for that?
saluting him though for
No,
doing
no,
that.
Why am I?
definitely he saluted them. There's people that salute him, but if you start looking at the other compliments, oh, why you ain't say that to his face and this and that? I said, what are
Why
y'all
am I
trying to
gonna mess up my
promote?
bag for
Wait a
that?
minute. Hold on. Hold
Yeah,
on. Hold
y'all.
on. Hold on 1 second. Say what you was gonna say, TC, and then I want to respond to what Nick just said.
No, no, because I applaud. I definitely applaud. Like Nick is saying, that's how men handle things. But also
Right.
understand, why am I gonna mess up my bag because somebody don't conduct themselves accordingly in the entertainment forum? It's easy to go ahead, escort them off. I'll take care of you for your time. Thank you. Keep it moving. I'm good.
And he paid him, and he really didn't
Right.
even get to do
Well.
the
Well.
interview, so that was
All
good.
right. All right. So hold up, Nick. It wasn't. I think the part that people were saying, why didn't he say that to his face, wasn't the part of him escorting it. It was the part after he got escorted off. Cam started talking stupid, dumb shit where he should have left it alone. When he was like, "Yeah, drunk ass, such and such." This he didn't have to
Oh,
say
okay,
none of that.
got you.
That's when. That's when people
Ah,
was like. That's why people was like, "Oh, you wouldn't have said that to his face.
Okay,
You should have
okay,
this. He
okay.
should have after he escorted them off, paid them the money. He should have left it alone." But
But
he started
I
saying,
believe
"Yeah,
that
all this
Cam
other
would
wait,
have
wait.
still
stuff."
said that to him though. That's why he told him.
Un,
He said, "Listen, you got to leave here, but if you want to wait for me to when I'm done, you could go outside and wait, and what I'm saying, when I'm done, I
Yeah,
see you." But
I
he
see
he
them
right.
told him he had
Oreos,
to
them
leave.
Reese Oreos. Stop it. Go ahead. We ain't getting to put that down. We ain't getting no play. We ain't getting no money off that. Put that down.
They ain't giving
Put
us
that
no
down.
check. It's like, look,
We
That
ain't
kind
cutting
of
no
runs
checks. Put that
into
down.
what I don't know if you saw what they were talking about on the Breakfast Club, far as like the
With
women.
Dame and Charlemagne.
Well, no,
that was yeah.
that part too, but the part that the women were saying, like in that situation, some women were saying like, well, she was smiling and acting like she liked it. Like, why didn't she tell him to stop? Why didn't she say nothing? Why Cam had to say stuff? But
That wasn't
Okay.
you
her
know,
job.
and
Thank
not
you.
just
There you
that,
go. Thank you.
like what's her name, Just Hilarious, and Lauren from Off of the Breakfast Club, they were saying that sometimes you're in situations where you're working with a lot of men, and then you're going to look like the person that is a problem when you
That
speak up
wasn't
about being uncomfortable. So sometimes they do be quiet even when they're uncomfortable, or they might laugh because they're
that,
uncomfortable.
but
So I'm
that
gonna say
wasn't
it also
her
depends on the
job.
menu around.
That's
Nah,
So
if
let's
that
Right,
somebody, if
right.
wasn't.
somebody right now, if somebody came at Dark or you right now on a situation between all four, well, you got four dudes that ain't gonna play that shit.
Right.
So that we supposed to
We
step up.
gonna check.
That's a
Yeah, we gonna
man.
check
You know what I
them.
mean? We
Right.
Yeah.
gonna check him. So that's everything was perfect
yeah.
except the part afterwards. He ain't had to say all that other stuff. He could
So
just
I'm
let
Nah,
it
but
alone.
I'm gonna say this, Mark, before we move on. And the
Hmm.
reason they get all the rest of that gets said afterward is like
Hmm.
Dark holding up them that product.
Right,
It's
right.
for them
Got
use
you.
for that check. It's for them views and for
Right.
that check. We
Yeah,
get
yeah,
more in this space that we're
Because it's more
in. We
controversy.
we
Yeah.
we get looked at
yeah,
exactly. We get looked at as
yeah.
crazy because we still gonna deal with it with some sense and integrity. We gonna make it funny, but
Right,
we ain't trying to make a viral moment.
right.
Not even unfortunately, but in this space, that's how you get paid like that
Hmm.
Yeah,
in certain
that's
situations. You
yeah.
know what I'm
I
saying?
got you.
Yep.
So
I
Yeah.
got you.
agreeing man to man. Now I'm gonna say this: if this was the old Cameron, the not having this
He would have
particular
handled it
bag
totally
still in the
different.
streets, Cameron,
the
I
Right.
paid in
definitely
full
think it might have went
Cameron.
somewhere
Yeah,
sideways. But
he
then
would have
guess what?
handled it different. Yeah.
But then guess what we be saying? There's
Damn,
two
Cameron
brothers
got
that was
knocked
had
up.
an
Yeah.
opportunity to do better and making some money, and look at where
Right.
they doing. We get
And he was a
opportunities and look at what
professional,
they
or
doing.
yeah. Yep.
So
Yeah.
it's like you damned if you do, and you definitely damned when you don't, because when you don't do what the people think you should do is conversation. When you do
Right.
what you have it in your nature and your heart to do, reach across and smack a dude. Yeah, I got you got your man's there and I got my man's here. What's up? But
Right.
then
I
Right.
got one more
and
for
then
y'all.
go
How
ahead.
y'all feeling about Jimmy Kimball?
Yeah.
Now
Oh,
I
Mm.
needed
ABC
to
gonna
know.
pay
I
for
need to
that.
know what he
Oh,
said.
That's what I was going to say. What did he say?
I
Because I don't
so
know
I
exactly what he
so
said.
what I so I don't know what he said that allowed them to remove him off the show, but from what I heard, he just made mention to how President Trump responded to losing his friend, or his friend getting shot. So you know how he do like them skits, and it's kind of like comedy, so to speak. He do
Hmm.
that with everybody.
mm-hmm.
So
Yeah.
it wasn't, he didn't do nothing major. All he did was show people talking about, him being shot or whatever, and then asking him about it. And then Trump doing what he normally do and draw the attention to something else. And he started talking about something that he was building over there that's supposed to have been built a long time ago, or whatever the case may
The
be.
ballroom. The
Right,
ballroom
a
and
ballroom. Like,
the White House.
so he was only just responding to that. He didn't say nothing like directly like that was offensive or anything that should have warranted that. So
Here's
I
what he
don't know.
said. Hold on. Here's what he said, quote unquote. And the
Okay.
quote I'm about to read is the quote of Jimmy Kimmel and not TC Storm Caldwell or anyone on the panel of open conversation. I don't represent any organization or whatever outside of myself in this group here. Thank you. The MAGA gang was desperately trying to characterize this kid that murdered Charlie Kirk as anything but one of them.
Oh, that was the fired move?
Yeah,
That's
that's yeah, yeah. And
Yeah,
and
they
and
don't. They
Trump
don't got accountability.
Trump got upset and he got and wanted him
got him
off the
fired.
air and
Right.
got him
Remember,
fired. Yep.
remember, it was a Democrat. It was a remember they had the old 70-year-old guy out there on his knees dragging him off from the joint. Come to find out he's a political agitant. He always somewhere getting at people doing his right to free speech and assembly and whatever, just like everybody else that was out there. So let's be clear while we're there. ABC is gonna pay for that. People are
As they
already
should.
canceling Disney Plus
As they
and
should.
everything right there because Jimmy Kimmel was one of us.
Yep.
Mm-hmm.
And he did, yeah,
Jimmy
I'm about to
Kimmel,
say, I don't
Jimmy
think he
Kimmel kept it.
overstepped at all. I don't think he
He kept
overstepped at
it
all.
down the
It
line
wasn't
with both
distasteful at
sides.
all.
He kept it real. He kept it down the line for everybody. He joked about Obama. He joked about Trump. He joked about Hillary. He joked about Sandy, Andy. He joked about Pelosi. Joked about Kevin Johnson. He joked about Booker. He did what he did. What comedians do.
All the
But
time he
now
did.
this is when people start overstepping and start overimposing. Because how was it okay for him to say whatever he want, but when we say something, it's a problem?
Yeah.
How is it that they can spew and speak division, derision, and everything else, but when we reclaim our integrity, it's a problem?
It's a
That
problem.
you quiet when I'm attacked, you better stay quiet when I retaliate. I
Right.
stand on that.
This like
Mm.
real quick, uh, different politicians and including Trump can get on there and spew their rhetoric, but as soon as my girl Jasmine say something, oh, they want her kicked
Oh,
out of Congress.
I love her. I
Yeah, I love
love
her
her.
too. I love her.
Mm-hmm.
She
And
gets
let's
in
be
they
clear.
ass.
And let's be clear. Let's be clear. We've always had particular politicians for the era and for the time that we're in.
Mm-hmm.
Right.
And now we're away from the Shirley Chisholms. We're away from the not Barbara Walters, uh, Congresswoman Waters. We're moving away from that. It's not that these women are any less genteel or any
Right.
less intelligent or any less um, driven. It's just that
Mm.
we're in the world now, just like we said, viral moments. We're in the
Right.
world now where your business can be around the world in 3 seconds flat. You know what I'm saying? A click will get you educated or have you broken. You know what I mean? And what's happening is we're using the same tools and tactics, and I say we collectively, y'all know where I'm going. We
Mm-hmm.
use the same tools and tactics that they use, but like with anything else, what happened with Black Wall Street? What happened with in Durham, North Carolina? What happened in Rosewood? As soon as we start getting ours, as soon as we start making it pop, as soon as it
Yep.
start
They
getting good,
find
it's
a
good
way
enough.
to.
It's good enough to do it when we doing it on our own. When y'all see the value of it, you try to diminish it, then you try to come back and
Mm-hmm.
recreate it
And
like
take it.
y'all
Yeah.
brought that out. You
Yeah.
know what I mean?
Yep.
So
Mm.
this is one of those same, and I stand with the AOCs and Jasmine Crockett's, the Brookers, the Cory Bookers, and all those cats that's out there
Yep.
really pushing for the marginalized and minority
Mm-hmm.
folks out here because it's been time to stop playing. But now, when
Exactly.
everybody keeps saying, "Where's the next black leader?" They already out
They
here.
out
But
working.
because
Right.
of how censorship works, because of how division works, and because of how the money works,
We don't
this is why
always
we in
see
the
it.
situation we in right now.
Right.
Well,
That's
yeah,
facts.
well, no, that's 100% true. It's funny you mentioned it. I had a conversation with my uncle earlier, and I'm not a Republican nor am I a Democrat. Right? I'm more of a logical person. What makes sense makes sense. I can agree
Right.
to disagree. There's some things I can agree with Republicans on, and some things I'm not.
Right.
Same thing with Democrats, vice versa. Right?
Mm-hmm.
But the thing is, something that my uncle said, and I think this really speaks volumes. He said, "You never truly will have unity," and as crazy as it sounds, he said, "because you always have to pick between one or the two. It's either Republican or Democrat. That's always been a thing. So it's always going to be some type of division. We're
Mm.
never would truly have unity because it's going to be this, it's going to be that. Like, for example, I'm a gun owner. I'm a proud gun owner. I love my guns. I want my guns 100%, right?
Mm-hmm.
But
Right.
also, I agree that there should be some type of rules about that. You dig what I'm
Right.
saying? Because everybody, it's crazy people that get access to it that don't have any common sense, and they do harmful things out here in this world, especially in America with these school shootings and stuff like that. So there needs to be certain rules, and that's another prime example. You can agree with her that or not, but you can also agree with a Democrat and be like, well, there needs to be some type of rules because emo folks is taking this shit out of control.
Right.
So it's
Real,
always
real,
going to be divided. It's never a true unity.
real quick. Shout out to everybody that's watching on YouTube. If you got any questions, suggestions, or you want to say something about our topic, you could type it in. That's why I keep looking down because I'm actually reading comments if they pop up on the YouTube channel. Make sure that y'all like and share, subscribe, and follow us to check us out the first and third Thursday every month from 6 to 7, sometimes 7:30. It depends on the topic.
Well,
That's all right.
If
let's
That
get
you
be that
on
like
it
it,
is.
Simply
what
D.
you
Hey,
hear, we
hey,
will say
Cardi,
it
I
again
love
next
you. I'm
week.
sorry.
Wait a minute,
Cardi,
say
I
again.
love you. I'm sorry. I love you. I'm sorry. I was just playing. I love you. I'm sorry.
Same with AB. I ain't mean to
Forgive
accuse
me.
you of being gay, bro. I ain't mean to accuse you
Forgive
of
me.
being crack. I'm
Look,
sorry.
look,
I'm sorry.
Go ahead, wait,
everybody,
wait, wait,
now
wait, 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 wait.
everybody
Go
wants to
ahead,
start
TC.
punking out. Hold up,
Hey,
what's up?
TC, go hit it. Hit it, TC.
Look,
TC,
look,
hit it.
look.
The views and
Go ahead.
commentary expressed by the members of the Open Conversation Crew are those of those individuals and not of any organization, party, or affiliation outside of this group. This is for entertainment purposes only. Thank you.
There we go.
Bingo. Now that we clear that up, now let's get on to Simply
Yeah.
D's topic.
Well, first, I would like to give my condolences to the families of the two young black men who were hung in Mississippi,
Oh,
and my condolences to the police officers that were killed in Yorktown, PA, yesterday.
hmm
Now,
Wow.
I
having
heard
said
about
that,
that.
yeah.
we are in 2025, and we're still having lynchings in the state of Mississippi. One of the states that used to be the front runner in this back in your 30s, 40s, maybe your 50s, and even the 60s. 2025, we still got lynchings going on. This is
They never
absolutely
stop.
ridiculous. Oh, I know, but I'm just saying, this is absolutely ridiculous.
Okay, what do you think? Now, I'm just gonna bring it together. That little boy, the young man that they found in the school that was wrapped up in the gym mat.
Yeah, I
That
remember that.
you can equate that to being hung.
Yeah, pretty much. Because
Yeah, you can.
all the evidence for that was covered up because the what happened was with that case, the black guy started dating the they were all on a football team together. The quarterback's girlfriend. He got upset, and you see the black kid walk into the gymnasium. You never see him walk out. The white guy's father was a member of the FBI, so everything got covered up. Everything.
Speaking
Yeah.
of the cover up, we bring that back to the Jesse Smollett story. That thing is still on my brain from the last open conversation we had because I'm still thinking. Anika, you hit on something when you said that. You struck a nerve with a sister. And every night I be googling and I be Alexa, give me some. I be on it. So I can't stop thinking about it because some stuff just makes sense.
Right.
We might
Well,
have ruined that man's life for no reason.
yeah, it's horrible.
And
I
it
mean,
really
he's
made
still
sense when I
that I
watched
that
it.
I know of. He's still like doing. He not acting that I know of, but he's doing like performance and stuff because he's singing stuff too. So, I guess he's trying to get back into it. But yeah, I'm sure it ruined his friendships and a lot of relationships because you don't know. People start believing everything they hear because like I said, until watching that story of them documenting everything that actually did transpire, only going and seeing what I saw on social media and what they was telling us. I believe them. I believe that
It,
he did fake that.
it,
Like
it put
they
the
left
smut.
out so many things that they put in the documentary that we didn't even know. So that was crazy.
Yeah, it put the smut on the Smollett family. It put the smut on the Smollett family. So
Nah. Look, his sister's still banging. She's still hot. I love
the
her.
whole, but it
They
but
ain't do
it,
nothing
it, it
about her.
smeared
Listen,
the
She
whole
good.
family
She good.
bad.
I ain't worried about the whole
they
family. I just love her.
Yeah.
So go ahead, continue.
being in that space, and when I watched it, right, I was just waiting for that moment. And when the moment came down, because it's always the folks that's dirty or have dirt on their name that can't walk it off, that's gonna make it take an opportunity to to jam somebody else to take the focus off them. Because you notice how there was very little publicity about the superintendent getting bagged for misconduct, the other officers that got bagged for misconduct, inappropriate things. The What usually happens when you go into them small interrogation rooms.
Hmm.
Hey, listen, That's why I said Mike Vick didn't go to jail for doing nothing except facilitation. Because you can't make $100 million sitting in the house all day doing dog fights.
You sure can.
All all the cats that was your cats was the ones that was catting, as DMX say. Your dogs became cats, man. They got Mike Vick because he facilitated. It was his space, his place. Possession is 9 tenths of the law. So when y'all brought that to my attention, and just the fact that it was like, uh, yeah, he came back with his subway bag. Who's thinking about? So apparently you ain't never been through it,
You know, look, I was thinking about it. Look, I wasn't even there, and I ain't never lived there when it was
you
cold.
know.
And it's
But
cold, and
but
you
it
going
but
out in the
it's
middle of the
definitely,
night, man. Come on.
yeah, it's definitely a number. And guess what? And that's not abnormal.
No,
Certain see every place ain't like Philly with the late night poppy store joint. And guess what? He's not gonna be the person that has the money he had and the fame he had gonna be somewhere where you got 24-hour poppy stores, Chinese food stores. It was just what it was. They had a polar vortex. Guess what? We already know what happened around here when the blizzard comes.
everything is
When we
out.
know when we know we getting a whole bunch of stuff, folks are
Mhm.
shutting down.
Yeah, that's why I said
But
everything is
it's
sold
always
out
that
and it's
one business
closed.
or one it's always that one business or store that's gonna stay open for and gonna make it. And that night it just happened to be Subway.
And that's why he
Yeah,
went
But
out
once
there.
they
yeah,
So that's what I'm saying. Why would I not? If I went outside because I'm hungry to get something to eat, why would I not bring my sandwich back? Like that don't make no sense.
I gotta get my
yeah.
ass whooped and be hungry
Yeah,
still,
like now I'm gonna go back in the house and be hungry. Now I'm really pissed.
not knowing how
Y'all,
long it's gonna take for these folks to come down here.
y'all know I hate this. Y'all know I try to stay away from certain stuff when we on open conversation, but I got to talk about this.
Uh-oh.
So Freeway took the pledge, right, to become a what? Sheriff or something like that,
Honor,
I saw.
Oh, what?
honorary share.
Honorary
Honorary
Honorable
share?
sheriff.
share. Yeah.
What does that mean?
Yeah, I was gonna say, can
Basically,
somebody break that down?
same. It's kind of like the same thing. How you get an honorary degree, like Bill Cosby honorary degree
Right.
to them colleges. Something similar
Yeah.
like that. He's not a sheriff. He's an honorary sheriff
So
working with
what
the
did that give
department.
you? What do you get to
It
do with
gives
it?
you the power to do. That means that you could be a sheriff without having to do all the sheriff tests, all the sheriff duty. So they just say you okay, you're an honorary member of the police and fire. You're not a real firefighter, but you like a rent a cop.
It's a philanthropic acknowledgement of the relationship with whatever organization
Right,
made you honorary.
right.
So
Okay.
That's it.
is that why Oskino, right, who's used to rock with Rockefeller, is that why he posted in parentheses, uh
Yeah.
cops' whole purpose is to lock us down and throw away the key? They were your lyrics. He said,
Who he said
Yeah,
that to?
I
I'm
saw
I'm
that.
I'm
I saw that. That's funny. But
they crazy,
at the
man.
same time, if you like 60 years old and you still got the
You still
mindset of a
Yeah.
21, 25-year old, then you the problem. Like I'm sorry to
Yeah,
say
because
that.
he
Like
that's
definitely
why
shouldn't be rapping
if
or thinking like how he was thinking back then. Like, yeah,
yeah,
I'm sure
because the
he's
that's
not.
thing is, because I'm pretty sure a lot of rappers that have made it up to that age, that have survived and everything, they think about some of the things they did when rapping, what they saying, and then they
Hmm.
all are saying like, "Damn, I never should have said that because I didn't see certain things clearly." Now, what Freeway is doing, he's trying to. I believe. I don't know if this is true or not, but I believe he's trying to bridge the gap
hmm
and set an example and be a better light than just being as what half the rappers are known as drug dealers,
hmm
gangsters, and all that. He's trying to shed a better light for the youngins. That's what I think. I think
All right,
him
so
taking that move is doing that.
let me touch
Uh,
on what you just said. As far as, and that's why I brought it up because I was sitting there thinking about that. It's good that they did rap about what they knew at that time because they're set as an example to show where you come from and where you can go. Because sometimes we don't have people to look at. Like, you ever talk to a young person, and TC, you might can relate to this, and the first thing they say is, "Man, you don't know where I'm from. You don't know what you're talking about. You don't know what it take and all that." And you sit there and you say, you laugh because you're like, "Do you know where I came from and
I
what
come
I've
from.
been through?" right? You know what I mean?
Right.
So
Can
I
can
go
I be
ahead, go
honest
ahead,
with my response with that, Mark?
go ahead. Yeah,
All BS aside,
yeah.
and like I said, for anybody here that understands, we know enough. I'll say this: we old enough and know enough. I'm only acting when I'm on stage or in a film or TV show.
Mm-hmm.
But when I get those presented with those kind of conversations, and I have to tell them, I say honestly, young brother, the only reason you even able to say that to me is because people like me talk me out of the same street you on.
Mm-hmm.
I had a
Mm-hmm.
father. I had men around me that showed me what men supposed to do. Men aren't
Right.
Mm-hmm.
perfect, but men that take accountability and be responsible. Men are going to be as honest as possible, even when they lie. They get caught. Your best bet is to go ahead,
Yep.
take your whooping, boy, take your whooping. Be
Mm-hmm.
responsible. Try not to make that same mistake again because a mistake is an instant. It's an instance. You keep doing it, that's your pattern, and that becomes who you are. And then I tell them, if you don't believe that, go find somebody you know who opinion that you truly trust and ask
Mm-hmm.
about them.
You
If it
remember we
wasn't
could
for,
make that statement and it meant something. Go find somebody you can truly trust. These kids don't have nobody they can truly trust.
Mm-hmm.
and that's where now I'm gonna be honest with you, Doc, that's where people like me come in
Mm-hmm.
because I'm unfortunately but fortunately in the place where they got to see something different.
Right.
Somebody got to tell them that they out of line.
So
Somebody
how
got
we
to
do
tell them
that?
that there's a better, different way. A lot of people talk, they crazy, they wild, they this and they that. I said, well, I guess I just a little bit crazy because I can't see them doing wrong. Young fellas, I know y'all trying to enjoy yourselves, but y'all can't do that right here. Do me a favor. I need us to make better decisions. Oh, hey, no, you're not. No, you're not. Trust me, you're not. So
Yep.
let's do us a favor. I'm gonna talk to you like a young man because that's what you are. You a young king. But you gotta understand how valuable you are out here.
Yep.
Mm-hmm.
Everybody else ain't gonna take it here. But I got time for you.
But
And
And
if
they
that's
don't
what's
nobody
they
else
hit
got
needed.
time to tell you something better, go
but
Mm-hmm.
ahead.
that back and forth, don't that runs the risk, God forbid, of you getting hurt. Because you know, these YNs don't care. I don't want to hear your conversation. Old head. Go ahead somewhere with that shit, old head. And
Can,
nobody want to hear
can I
that
can I
shit, old head.
can I be honest with you? I'm be very
What
honest with
old
you, Doc.
head?
And I know I understand the place that that's coming from. No, I understand the place that that's coming from. But because I've covered so many grounds and so many territories, and I don't even, that's why I tell people, if you know what I do for a living, then you know. Because I don't, when I'm doing this, all I say is I work with the youth of the city. That's my spiel. But one thing for sure, two things for certain, the YNs know about that OG right there, oh that boy, oh, yeah, yeah. And it's not about being badder than nobody. It ain't that. It's just
Certain respect. Right.
I've been in places where the people that they don't mess with or try, they see this respect that they give me. So everybody falls back. And yes, it's some YNs that is totally off the chain. And whatever
Yeah.
God poured over and around me, they go the other way for whatever it is. They just go the other way. They move around.
Right.
And it's so much that they want and need that they can't get because people like us are trying. You know what I
Mm-hmm.
mean? And we see them a little different than some of these other ones see. Because I tell them I ain't going to bash you for nothing. I just want to see you
Exactly.
safe. You know? All right, go ahead with all that. Oh, head, you right. You got it,
Yep.
young fella. Have a good night anyway, bro.
Yeah.
Don't nobody
Exactly.
love you. I do. Just remember that.
Yep.
Now,
And,
don't get me wrong. I don't turn my back on everybody either.
Right.
I don't turn my back on everybody either. Because I tell them, I guarantee I'm nicer than you are.
Hmm.
Mm-hmm.
And that's what
When
I
it
do
comes
when I
to
get a
that,
chance. I'm
go ahead,
like,
brother.
can I talk to you for a second? I ask them, and if they do that, I'll go ahead. Oh, hey, then all right, go ahead. Well, when you want to talk, I'm here. We can have a conversation. You know what I'm saying? Just like that. And sometimes they come back and we talk, and they get it, and sometimes they don't. Or they went, oh, I'll do this and do that, and be like, I don't think so. Because I'm gonna tell you, you think I'm old, but I'm telling you, these hands is nice.
I definitely think they
So
act
is my
different too,
boots and
depending
cement
on the
skills.
respect level of the men.
It depends on the energy. Dark, I
Yeah,
heard
because
you.
I've seen young, what you call YNs, like be unruly, and then they get around certain people, and then you be like, You want it like you like the kid is like sweetest pie. So I feel like
Yep.
they're like that
All right.
according to the energy that sometimes the people give off to them. So that is important. Like TC say, like you just gotta know how to communicate with them, and then you can
Yep.
feel their energy, and they can
All
feel
right.
yours to see. You know what I'm saying? If they with it or not.
Yeah,
Plus,
exactly.
you gotta, plus you gotta
Hold on, hold
listen. You
on,
gotta
hold
listen
on.
to them too. Go ahead, Nick.
We got to stop addressing them as YNs. They ain't YNs.
Well, I only said that
That's
because that's
that's
what y'all
no.
said.
I'm speaking in general. Get
Oh
rid of the
yeah.
word. It's not in nobody's vocabulary no more. From this day, they are not YNs. They are young men, young ladies. That's it. Like TC said, the more we address them with that, we acknowledge the BS and kind of encourage it
And
as you
act
keep
when they
saying
right.
it.
They act
Okay.
like
Yeah.
it.
All right, Nick.
So
Let me
they are
check
no
this for you.
longer that.
Let me hold on. Let me check you, and I got what you said, and you said it a beginning part in the beginning, and I'm gonna check that. My son is a young man.
Hmm.
We back in the day used to call them hooligans, hoodlums.
Hoodlums.
There are some people
Hoodlums.
you cannot call a young man and a young woman. They are what they are. They acting like young niggas.
Yeah.
Yeah.
And
And
and tell you,
we're not gonna sugarcoat that shit. The ones that you see out
Yeah,
there
and the ones we
dressed in
talking
the
about,
black
that's the ones
hoodies,
that
the black
fall in that
Hmm.
hoodies,
category.
yeah, there are some that are in that category.
Right.
Everybody is not in that category. We are specifically addressing YN, them young niggas that act like they are
Like
invincible.
niggas.
Then
but
we
then,
got some young boys out here that just act like young boys. And then we got some young men and women that act like young men and women. But don't take that nigga shit from them niggas that act like niggas.
Exactly.
yo, Guard.
Yeah.
My experience is the young ladies that I come in contact with are worse than the men.
That,
Agree.
but that's why
No,
the
that is true.
YNs is not. Yeah, it's not for just men or it's for both. They
Yeah,
just young. They
because
niggas like they
the
either or.
yeah the females I come across are worse than the dudes.
Right. So we ain't gonna
Uh,
sugarcoat that shit. That was the best thing. And I'm
okay,
glad
we're gonna
we ain't
call them
calling them
Satan's
niggas
children.
no more.
We're gonna call them Satan's children.
Fuck that.
Wait, we got
Why
time
yeah?
for one more thing.
Yeah,
Yeah,
I
we
we
got
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 another
it.
time for
Well,
one
question.
more.
let it roll.
Okay, so have y'all seen the video circulating? I think this happened this morning. Was that in Tioga off the boulevard? The woman that was it was a black car that pulled
Oh
over,
yeah, yeah,
and a woman was walking down the street, and the person started shooting, like chasing her, shooting at her.
yeah. He jumped out the car and started.
It missed the lady, but they shot at the woman a lot of times. Now,
Ten
if
times.
you
They
saw
shot
the
10 times.
video, they said that it was a man. They looking for a man with a black car. But if you notice, most of the people that comment on there realize that that don't look like a man. That body structure,
Look like a female.
somebody said it looked like a bulldagger. I bust out laughing because
Yeah,
I
look
ain't
like
heard
a
Yeah,
that in
female.
so long.
that
But
that
yeah,
was a
it
nut
doesn't
ass
look like a man.
stud. That was a nut ass stud. Basically, that's what that was.
Yeah, it
That was a
didn't look
nut
like a
ass
man.
stud.
So they already looking for the wrong person. But yeah, literally in broad daylight, this
Yeah,
woman is literally running for her life while somebody is shooting at her, running down the street chasing her.
yep.
Yeah,
That
I
was
don't know what's
insane.
in the food or something, but
All right, let me ask.
they
And just
emotionally
because
crazy.
Anika brought it up, this is why we have open conversation. People, y'all, and the time is now 6:56, and you are tuned in to an open conversation. Sador presented it, an open conversation. Tonight was a great conversation. We're not done yet, but I'm just asking the question because Anika just opened the door just a little bit. I love how she opened the door just a little bit.
Why,
Now,
thank you.
talking about somebody shooting, are we less likely to go outside and carry our guns, or are we more likely? Because I heard what you just said. She said, yeah, somebody's shooting at it. And the first thought in my mind was,
Did she shoot back?
it's been a week
Oh.
and I really haven't carried my gun in a week.
No,
So have
I'm
we come to a point where we're
mm-mm.
less likely to walk out with it or more
hell,
likely?
hell no. I'm carrying
Most
mine
guys be
Oh,
everywhere I
proud to
go.
say hell no,
mine's
right?
with me
Yeah.
24/7. I'll never
Everywhere
leave
I
without
go,
it.
I'm
And her
carrying
name
mine.
Nina. She stay with me. Nina stay with me all the time.
Damn
So
right.
we haven't moved to a point where, like, in the beginning, I wouldn't go from my living room to my dining room without it. Now,
So what made
I
you
can
a
run to
little
the corner
comfortable?
store.
What
Right,
made you
I can
start
run
leaving
to
at
the
home?
corner store. Are we getting less sensitive to carrying it? More desensitizing? Are we
Maybe you are. I'm not.
Yeah, you are. Yeah, 'cause I ain't.
What's
Mine
making
stay
you
with
feel
me.
like that, Dark?
I don't like when I used to I don't know. When I got up and went to get ready to go for work, I grabbed my work bag, put that in the car. But before I even walked out to the car, I made sure, Shorty was with me. Shorty was there. We just we moved together. Now, soon as you said, yeah, chasing down the street, I was like, damn. And the first thing I thought was, damn, I left out and I was out all day and didn't have mine.
So you've been leaving
But you
Nina
know
in the
what?
crib.
Shorty
But
been
you
in the
know what?
crib.
You know what? So here's the thing. It seems like some of the chaos slowed down a little bit, and I think that could be affecting why you haven't, like, you know what I
Oh, she
mean?
probably didn't
Because
feel the need to.
you
Okay.
didn't feel the need to. You know what I'm saying? It seems like it, but the
Right.
moment you realize it seemed like it, then you got this, and
Right.
then you got that. Like they found a dead body in that Dodge, that SRT Dodge Charger. Then you got
You
like
see, the
soon as the
14-year-old boy
moment,
just got shot
yeah,
today.
the
I actually
14-year,
happened to
yeah.
know his father.
So the more,
Dang.
See, as soon as she
rest in
said it,
peace.
I went to
I'm a,
YouTube.
No, he ain't dead. He didn't die.
no, let me.
Okay,
I,
okay,
I,
good,
I
thank
want to
God.
say this. I want to say this when it comes to just for the aspect of gun violence. Nothing is spontaneous. All right. I'm not saying nobody deserved to be out here getting innocently shot up or nothing like that, but nothing
Right.
is spontaneous. Because if it was really like that, then why haven't the six of us had somebody trying us like that to make us feel compelled to have to defend our lives? You know what I'm
Right.
saying?
Yeah, it depends
It's
on
it's
where you
it
at,
depends
who
on
you
where
running
you
with.
are, depends on how you move, depends on what
Hmm.
you're doing, you know. And also crime shifts around the city. So
Mm-hmm.
after the batch of promotions, you get the new captains and all that in place, the new what the blahs, the stuff certain people have established themselves in the street so that by the time they become the leaders, they tell you, hey, look for this, do this, do this, do that, and boom. And like I said, the war on drugs didn't get rid of drugs, it just pushed it out of the city into the suburbs. You know what I'm
Mm-hmm.
saying? Same thing with the gun. The violence just moves around now. I think because of, again, whatever different graces have come into place, I've always said, for as long as we're in the pandemic, it's going to take what's in the pandemic is going to take twice as long before we actually get out of it post pandemic. So now you see the money dried up. Now they going back to try and create ghost guns. Now I'm finding out people making stuff and this stuff is shoddy and falling apart, breaking apart. It's a lot of different things. After a while, when you start running out of willing targets, you ain't willing to try a Simply D who was an old head rolling around in his nice joint leaning back because they already you can they and that's what I was going to say about when we were saying YNs. Real recognize real.
Mm-hmm.
They know who they can and can't play with.
Right.
Mm-hmm.
That's what I was saying. Yeah, they totally
Dark,
different depending
dark,
on who
you've
they
been
with.
dark. You've been good because you've been in whatever the vibe is with your situation now.
Right.
Just around you, don't recall you. Don't even make you feel like you got to do that. You know what I'm saying? Like that, and it takes a story of something else to make you. Damn, I had my joint. And all I say is don't change your vibe. Don't attract it. The laws of attraction is real.
Yep,
Mm-hmm.
agree.
Now,
I agree.
I'll be honest. I'm like D.
Yeah.
Catch me with it, catch me without it.
Yeah.
Guys, I'm a firm supporter of cannabis. I think everybody should just smoke. It'd be a much better place. Much better place.
Yeah.
It'll
Well,
be a lot quieter.
T, let me tell
Everything
you
would be
this.
so calm. Everybody be so nice. It works for me a lot, y'all. I've definitely
So
changed.
I was at work one day, right? This little young knucklehead was trying me. Kept saying F you, and I was like, yo, my man, ain't gonna be too many more of those. But he kept going. So he said, what you gonna do about it? I said, we got two corners, pick one. So he said, all right, let's go to the corner. So we walk into the corner. I noticed he got his hand out and he, making this motion like this. So when we get to the corner, it's me, him, and 10 of his boys. So he was like, yeah, now what? I said, excuse me. I said, two of y'all gonna get knocked out. He's like, what? You ain't scared? No, I'm not. Two of y'all about to die. And he
Yeah.
said, you got something on you? I said, it ain't about that. I'm nice with these. I'm about to knock two of y'all the hell out. Let's go. They was like, yeah, never mind. Oh, okay.
Because
Then
because
you
like
could you was only gonna be able to knock two of them out though.
It was
I knew that
10.
was
I
coming.
was
I
gonna
knew
Yeah,
get
that was
I
two.
was
coming.
about to say, yeah,
I was
they
gonna
gonna
get
come
two.
on them fast.
So D, you could only get two. You couldn't get
He
five,
said he got
like
two
out of
good
the 10?
Look,
punches.
I'm
Pow
gonna tell you
pow.
like that. Two was going down for sure. After
For
that, whatever
sure.
happened, happened. But I was gonna
You
get
could.
Now,
It
Pete.
could have been one in a possible. It could have been two in a
no, no,
possible.
I'm gonna tell you what was gonna happen with that group. Once he laid into whatever two was gonna catch it, the other rest wasn't gonna want no parts of it. So he wouldn't have had to.
Right.
He
Yeah,
was
he
only
would have.
gonna be able to do two
But I'm just
because
mad
I'm gonna
that
say no, because for you, Dark, to actually confirm what you were saying, that's the difference between the YNs and those ones he had. He was just dealing with.
I'm saying that only because he put his body count so low. I would have thought he would have said at least 4 of you niggas is going down, and then the other 6.
Four,
He kept it
nah,
real.
He
He
four
said
of
back
them.
in the
It
day
was
he
Four,
would have
exaggerated
took
two.
that
all
number.
10 of them down, but now he's just telling he's still sharp. He's just not as
I'm
fast.
telling you, you gotta think about how do you see. I don't think y'all really watch these videos when they call themselves jumping somebody. I've never seen how 10 people can make physical contact with a person and the person jump right back up and knock
And
out
don't
two,
be
three,
hurt at
four of them
all.
because they punch like this. They swing from their shoulder back here, swinging their wrist forward. They wait till a person got their back turned or down. I ain't never seen so many people kick a person. Like y'all just all
Well,
cold
we
bitches.
already know something from
Y'all
young
ain't even,
age. Jumping people has always been corny. So if you do stuff like that, you always been a lame and corny
Yeah,
anyway.
that's corny.
you
That's
know.
corny.
So and then this generation, that's why I say his body count would have been low because he wouldn't have been able to engage for it because it was only the two that was going to be brave enough or crazy enough to
Right.
try
To
it
try to fight him, right.
to see that this plan wasn't a good plan.
Well, he could at
Hmm.
least put his
And the
body count
mouth
at
and the
4.
mouthy one probably realized it first. That's why all the rest of them backed off too.
So,
That's why that
Right.
Yeah.
wait,
Just
dark. You want Tone to be another Jussie Smollett exaggerate something?
no,
Mm.
I
Yeah.
didn't want him to
Is
be
that
a
what you
Smollett
said?
and exaggerate. I just wanted him to at least say, well, 4 of you niggas I was going to take down. Because the story would have had me like intrigued. He just said, 2 of you niggas is going down.
Because
I
I
Jeffy
got a
mean,
Jeffy
left and
said
a
they
clearly.
right.
jumped him, but he said he got his hit off too. He
Yeah,
said
he
is.
he
got his
punched
head
me and
off.
I punched him back.
He
Exactly.
punched me and I punched him back. The other one
He
punched
wanted
me
y'all
and
to
I.
know. He wanted y'all to know.
It's fair. It's fair.
Yo, that
I
was fun.
just didn't
That
want
I ain't
to
gonna
get
lie.
up
No,
and
no,
get
no.
it
I ain't
too.
gonna lie. That part was funny though. I didn't mean to laugh, but I laughed when he said that part. I was like, now this part sounds like a monologue, but okay.
Right. Like it's scripted. It's scripted.
The penis splits of those with here on open conversation are those with the individual in open conversation, not of any organizations or associated affiliates. Thank you. And all right.
Yo,
All right. You
this
always
is
got to put that in
all
there.
right. This has been a good show, man. Shout out to everybody that was watching on YouTube. I was looking at like the numbers go up to 6 views, 6 comments. It's popping. It's popping.
We
So
don't.
thank
We
you,
going I gotta
thank
start
you.
sharing it though, yeah.
Yeah,
We
thanks
live.
to everybody that's watching on YouTube and on Facebook. We appreciate y'all. Make sure y'all tune in. We're gonna go around the table and see what everybody got going on. It's now 7:04. So what we got going on? Ladies first, what y'all got?
Stay off Ogon's Avenue. They are having the night market out there. DJ, shout out to DJ Diamond Cut. She out there killing it right now. But if you traffic wise, stay off Ogon's Avenue. If you want to do something nice, stay out there tonight until at least 8 o'clock. It's an open market. The street is open. It's nice. It's sponsored by E9 Tabernacle Baptist Church. Your girl ain't gonna be nowhere but on a microphone somewhere. I find somewhere to tell some jokes. I'm slanging this funny.
Mm-hmm. Anika. Look,
I'm sorry, y'all. I'm high. What I'm supposed to be doing?
yeah, your closing
Oh, yeah.
remarks.
Good show, y'all. Well, y'all know Anika with Nika News. We doing that every first and third. But I don't even know what y'all wanted me to comment on or speak on, but I'm here.
This what you got going on. We see what you
Closing
got
remark.
going on. Look, we see what you got going on.
Yeah,
What's
see,
up?
we hear what you got going on. I
Right.
lose the smoke and I'm a little high.
What's up, TC?
And I'm
TC, what you
unwinding,
got?
y'all. Come on.
No, do your thing. Hey, what you got, TC?
What's going on, family? It's your big homie Storm E. Weathers, TC Storm Caldwell. And just the first to admit, I apologize in advance, ladies and gentlemen, if you plan on coming out to see A Forbidden Love by with the Childhood Laws Group, written and directed by Bilal. That show has been postponed. But you can hold on to them dollars and get ready to go over to the link that you're going to find for Lady S Enterprise in association with Stormy Weathers Entertainment and 662 Entertainment and Sui Ho Fam for the premiere of Woman. the premiere of Woman, the biopic of my business partner, Lady S, the prophet, the woman of God, the money maker, the safe refuge seeker, all of that stuff. Come on, October 26th. If you go to my page, TC Caldwell, my page, Storm underscore E underscore weathers on Instagram, Storm underscore E underscore weathers on TikTok, or storm.e.weathers entertainment, and you can get the link for a woman. We went through the kind of pre-sale, the special pre-sale, but you can still get a good discount for your VIPs and all that. And guess what? I might turn around and throw something somebody's way. If yeah, I mean, y'all stick around, keep watching Open Conversation, keep supporting Black business, keep supporting Philly love, and let's do what we got to do. Because if you don't do it, we can't do it. We do it for ourselves, but we really stick around and do it for y'all. Holla at your big homie. He always around here.
Nick, what you got, Nick?
Yo, it's Nick Espinoza underscore 215 on the gram, Reconstruction Espinoza on Facebook. Shout out to the project that I'm in. We got a finalized date, December 13th, movie premiere. It's called The Other Side. Shout out to Bix's Productions taking a chance on me. Appreciate everybody I work with on that project. I'm just getting ready for that and working on getting on another project. Paid, by the way. So bigger things coming. We keep moving this forward, and I salute everybody. I'm glad for everybody doing well. God bless everybody.
Cool, Simply D.
Yo, this is your man Simply D. Um, Crying Within will hopefully be out by the end of the year. It's in the editing stages right now with the publishers. So look forward to that first book of mine coming out. I'm also going to be supervising the bike race here in Philadelphia. So if anybody's going to be looking for some short-term work, you can hit me up. Please, no slackers. I don't have time. I am the supervisor. I will fire you on the spot. Get at me.
He will fire you on the spot. Go ahead,
Damn,
Dart.
Simply D. He
I
didn't
knew
say
that
I
was
will
coming.
hire you on the spot. He went to state fire niggas on the spot. I will fire you on the spot.
So again, I appreciate everybody jumping on and all the viewers and listeners to Sador Presents Open
Shout out to the
Conversation.
viewers.
Yeah, definitely shout out to the viewers and shout out to everybody. Please make sure you like, share, and tune in next time we come on Sador Presents Open Conversation, the first and third Thursday from 6 to 7. This is your boy Mark 5. Make sure y'all stay tuned for some information about Open Conversation After Dark, which is going to be for the adults. We still working on some details on when we're going to do it and topics, and I already
Well,
got
I
some of
got
the
some stuff for
topics.
y'all.
Yes, she do. I was going to say I got some topics from the nigga.
Yeah.
Woo! Yeah, this is
Oh
definitely
yeah,
going to have to
Sadora
be a
Dark. I can't
adult.
wait for that.
It's going to have to definitely be an adult
That's
conversation.
what I thought I was out. Y'all about to bring me right back in. I don't know if I don't know, man.
Come on,
I
come
don't know,
on,
man.
Look,
come
I
on.
got I
look.
got listen, I got experience, man. I don't know if they ready. Listen, man.
This gonna be
But
Yeah, I got
interesting.
some
I, wa-
stories.
wasn't
Taking
I
you.
wasn't always this well yeah I was, but yeah.
Well, I'm
Look.
for the shits and giggles, so put me in. I want to see what open conversation that night is
That's
going to be
right, because
about.
you single, right? Because we on this joint.
And mingle. Let's get the shits and giggles together. Let's go.
Yeah,
Single to
crazy.
mingle. Maybe we can
Uh,
talk about some wet underwear and we can talk about some dripping wet beards and listen. Hey,
anyway,
Simply
Sounds
D,
good to
Simply
look,
me.
D,
look, look,
Ooh,
Yeah,
Simply
look,
D.
boy, oh
Maybe
boy.
we'll
yeah.
talk about some cement and some boots.
Yes, we can.
Yes, we'll talk about all the bullshit.
All that.
y'all stay
Y'all
tuned.
gonna make me lose my lady friend, man. Yo,
Oh,
why?
Y'all stay tuned for the information. We're gonna have some fun on that. And stay tuned for 2026. Hopefully, finishing some things up, red carpets, audio books, and so on. Y'all know how we
Oh
do
word,
with the
say
team
word.
that's on. So, Mark 5, y'all have a great night. Be safe. Peace.
Simply
good
conversation.
night.